Hey, what's up? This is Dr. Taylor Krick at the Washington Wellness Center, and we're doing a new segment called Ask Dr. Taylor Anything, where we take some of your frequently asked questions and we ask them, and I have 3 minutes to answer them off the top of my head. So I've got my timer here. Ingrid, what is our next question?
What do you recommend for stress management?
What do I recommend for stress management? Okay, 3 minutes, goodness. Okay, so stress management. Gosh, I can talk about it with every single one of my patients. What we talk about is that there's 3 different types of stressors: mental and emotional stress, physical stress, and toxic or chemical stress. What we're going to talk about right now, I guess, is just mental and emotional stress. So what do I recommend? So we've got supplements that we use, B vitamins, magnesium. We have a great one called Calm. We'll use different anti-inflammatories. CBD oil, my goodness. So we've got a lot of solutions or tools in the tool belt as far as supplements. But stress, actually managing your stress, if it's coming from job, relationship, bills, life problems, there's nothing that we do about that for you. But still, we can teach you different coping things. The number one thing I'd say, though, is meditation. Meditation, and not very complex meditation, but for a few minutes we teach people how to make it simple. And deep breathing also. We teach people deep breathing. I had somebody recently who's involved in realty, and she said, hey, the other day I had this lady, what I got left? The other day I was getting really stressed from this client, and I just walked in the other room and I did that deep breathing that you taught me, and I could just feel myself relax right away. So there are different tools that we use. We'll teach people to deep breathe while they're driving, deep breathe at a stoplight, deep breathe, take 9 deep diaphragmatic breaths before a meal so that you get out of fight or flight and you get into your rest and digest mode. I think that's probably the number one thing, getting out of the sympathetic state, the stress response, and getting into parasympathetic. Another really useful, really cool tool that I have an old podcast about is called tapping. And one of my patients in Salt Lake was a certified tapping instructor, and so I interviewed her on my podcast. But this is another really easy thing that we've taught people, and I'm not a tapping master by any means, but you tap certain areas, and the theory is that these are certain biomeridian points of your body, and that when certain energy gets pent up or gets congested, it causes a lot of anxiety and stress, and so you can tap and it clears those energy pathways, and it's acupressure and all these things, but it's tapping. You tap on a certain few areas in a row, and it really does help. So we teach these different therapeutic tools. But gosh, it's such a huge thing in today's world. Maybe turn off your phone might be the number one thing. Turn off your Wi-Fi, just go camping, get outside, get grounded. Those are some of the biggest things. Those kind of counteract the negative effects of stress. But really, as far as managing it, the deep breathing is huge.